Birmingham before getting 3 points on the board last Saturday with a 2-0 home win against Rotherham. They found themselves in League Round 2, I should say, of the League Cup, courtesy of a 2-0 away win at Northampton. Swansea, of course, as we know, victors over Gillingham here a couple of weeks ago. Nathan Abbey, first touch, not a bit unchallenged. Pedersen able to play it out to Abbey, and this is what we want to see him do for Swansea City, bringing it forward to the halfway line, touching it off to Choa on. Fourth official at the weekend. Wycombe with the ball 30 yards out, 25 yards out now in the centre. Right hand side of the box, there's a little slip. The momentum has gone maybe. Pattendon tries to keep things going, playing the ball to penalty area on their left hand side. Lifted forward for Popnik, spun round and looked a clear foul. You probably can hear the crowd making their opinions known. And I'm now, just in case they get a shot in while I do, but Swansea have the ball on the halfway line, and Tariq in his career, he heads it back. Nathan Abbey slices it somewhat towards the halfway line. It's going to go out of play, and it's going to go out for a Swansea City throw. Quite a few other games taking place. Draw is made. Have to get this one sorted tonight. Line on that halfway line, the ball is collected and sent over to the right hand side, halfway inside the Swansea half. It's Kadua jinking onto his right foot, drills it low into the box, bounced round, and he'll get another chance as it came back out onto the right hand side to fire it back in with his right foot, and that's over hit and out of Kadua, getting it onto his right foot, hitting it hard into the centre. And there in the centre was Josh Scowen, just looking to get a touch on it. There was a crowd of players. I think he got something on to scramble it out. They've taken the throw in over on the far side. Christian Pedersen has played it back inside the 18-yard box to Lawrence Vigouroux. So 0-0 if you're just joining us, 9 minutes gone. At the moment, it's arguable that Vigouroux has been the busier. I don't think it's arguable, he has been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Here's Nathan Abbey, easily read ball out to the left hand side. Oh, and it's taken away from Abbey, and all of a sudden Wycombe, well, they looked, if they had the pace, to have players in advantage, but long it goes again. The Wycombe manager, Matt Bloomfield, pleased with the way his team are attacking in this game, and they've got themselves right hand side. In the light and dark blue quarters of Wycombe Wanderers, and when it's played over to the right hand side, well, on their travels at the weekend, West Bromwich Albion in the Championship. That game will be not just available on audio for Swansea City supporters, but also, subject to restrictions, available to some Swansea City supporters between the sticks, whilst Andy Fisher is sidelined through injury. So he's in through the door. Who knows if there are to be others to follow. I'm sure that Luke Williams will. Pedersen just inside his own half, again over on that right hand side. Grimes halfway inside the Wycombe half now, giving it to Bianchini. Decent first touch, the second touch not so great, and he's left down on the ground. Grimes looking to try and win it back, and the visitors threaten to break, and they get themselves a free one. And I can also tell you it's Wycombe 0, Ipswich 1, and Nottingham Forest 0, Newcastle United 1. Nothing here. Very little. Ravizoli's not had a save to make. Lawrence Figueroa at the other end. One direct one. There's been a couple of crosses from free kicks into his box that have needed taking care of either by him or those around him. Swansea a little unfortunate there, conceding a free kick 15 yards inside the visitors' half. And it's right on the touchline. Choa on the play, closing it down. Abdullah closes down, but they manage to play it out, but Grimes picks it up. Grimes, the edge of the box, into Abdullah, and is controlled well, just sent the ball up in front of him on the edge of the 18-yard box, and that allowed Wycombe to hook all the Swans. Goal kick taken and played straight into touch. Swansea with the again coming back to start the build-up from a defensive position, and Choa on under pressure, turns it back with the inside of his left foot, backs over the top. That will come. Get another chance now, just inside his own half, along the deck. 10 yards inside the visitors' half. It's gone to Abdullah. It's out of play. It's a Swansea throw. Halfway line. Choa on. Gets it back from Matt Grimes, and then via Abbey. Curling ball played almost in the Swansea half. That back four in a perfect line on the halfway line. Now they have to step back a bit. Choa on, moving forward for Swansea on the left hand side, coming into the centre circle. He gives it to continues Kyle Norton inside. Shout the crowd. Instead he plays it Choa on. Now Abdullah to Norton on his right foot. He might shoot this time, and he does, and it takes a deflecting inside his own box, who's put it away for Swansea's third corner of the game. Well, Norton fancied a shot. I'm sure he was in some ball again. Drops nicely on the 6-yard box, but wasn't attacked in the way that it should be, and it's cleared up to the halfway line where there's only white in terms of in the game this time. Abbey, well, he looked very rusty as he get anywhere near it. Gives it out to Nathan Abbey. Abbey, the former Reading man, gets it back from Choa on. And back to Figueroa. Abbey challenged. Choa on. Gets Swansea a throw, but they would have wanted a lot more than that. Luke Buller can take the throw in. It's played in short. Abdullah tries to swing in the cross. It ricochets back. Choa on, trying to play it to Matt Grimes. Almost fires it at the captain, who takes it down on the chest at the second attempt. Walking pace at times. We just saw seconds ago players with the ball at their feet and not even walking pace, just standing, waiting to see what the options are. Here's Pedersen to Abbey, just inside his own half. On to Choa on. First touch not great. Challenge comes in, gets Swansea a throw. Deep. Choa on will take it himself. Grimes gives it back to him. Grimes gets it again. Back position. Nathan Abbey spreads it to Bianchini. Bianchini down the line on the left hand side to Choa on. Turns first time cross over to the far side. Abdullah pulls it back. Well, they got out. And Choa on getting in as the ball's played out, but commits the foul. He knew he had. Ipswich are in front. Grimes inside his own half. Choa on back to his keeper. Haven't really done enough though to turn to the halfway line. Abdullah is back on the left hand side, and he touches it on to the racing, the galloping Choa on, who's challenged. Choa on will take it himself. Abdullah makes himself available. Grimes, as always, happy to have it in a tight position, and he gets it and gives it back to Choa On trying to battle his way through, gives it back to Grimes. Grimes toe pokes it into the box towards Orm, and it bounced, and really it looked the kind of ball Orm could have perhaps got a Swansea bringing Popnik into the starting lineup today. So it's going down, and suddenly Swansea haven't committed players forward, and suddenly on the attack. Low with the ball for Wycombe Wanderers inside his own half, plays it up to the left hand side. Choa On beaten. Kadua goes past Choa On again, and Grimes, and plays the ball to the edge of the box. The flag stays up. Back to the halfway line it goes. It's spread by Wanderers over onto the right hand side. Choa On gets a little touch in, that's enough to slow the visitors up. Butcher though coming forward, crossing the ball with his right foot into the box. It is cleared away, goes for a throw, thrown in. Kone touching it off, Butcher in the box, Kone fires in, 1-0 Wycombe. He touched it off, and then when it was laid back to him, first time left foot, and he's able, from about 12 yards out, to just on the cards at the Swansea dock. Puts his palms out and says, look, let's calm down, leave this to me. For Swansea, Wycombe Wanderers, of course, 1 goal scored. Back of the West Stand to our left, the drum beats of the Wycombe Wanderers supporters in the north. Chairman here at the club, that's Nathan Abbey, wearing 32. Short ball to Choa On, and Abbey, who's dropped back to just outside his 18-yard box, receives it. There's a run on the right hand side. Bianchini made it, but Abbey doesn't see it. He's looking instead to his left hand side, where he and Choa On exchange passes, and there's not a lot to Pedersen to Abbey, and Abbey out to Choa On, halfway line, touches it, take the kick. Only the 10th home game that Swansea City have played against Wycombe Wanderers, and that includes obviously games here at the Swansea.com, or at the Liberty as it was, and dealt with by the blue quarters. Grimes back out, Abdullah onto Fulton, was on that right hand side, the ball on the halfway line. It's going to be a triple change in a moment from Swansea City. The ball back with their keeper Vigouroux, 4.5 minutes to go. He needs to find a little something. Swansea enjoying more possession at the moment. Level with the edge of the penalty area on that left, looks to get a return ball from Choa On, and Choa On will be coming off to be replaced by Josh Timon, and Ben Cabango, I'm sure, will be replacing Nathan Abbey, and indeed that is the case.
Nathan Abbey, being replaced by the Swans number 5.